If you bought your Sudbury home between 2021 and 2023, there's a letter coming in the mail this year that's going to change your monthly budget. And most homeowners aren't ready for it. I'm not talking about your tax bill. I'm not talking about an increase in insurance. I'm talking about your mortgage renewal. And yes, before you ask, your bank's renewal letter is going to look more dramatic than the season finale of your favorite show. Stay with me. Roughly 1.15 million Canadian households are renewing in 2026, one of the largest renewal cycles in our country's history. Here's what the major Canadian banks are saying about where rates go from here. And before you ask, yes, the bank economists also can't agree on anything. That's their kind of thing. National Bank expects the Bank of Canada policy rate to remain at 2.25 through 2026. Then rise to 2.5 in Q1 in 2027 and 2.75 by mid-2027. RBC expects the policy rate to stay at 2.25 in 2026 and rise to 3.25 by the end of 2027. TD expects the rate to stay at 2.25% through the end of 2027. 3 banks, 3 forecasts, pick your fighter. Few moves to consider. Use the off-stiff rule change in your favor. In November 2024, the Office of the Superintendent of the Financial Institutions changed the rules. When you switch lenders on a straight renewal, you typically no longer have to requalify under the federal stress test. Before this change, homeowners felt trapped with their existing bank. Now, you have the leverage. Use it. OSFI is making homeowner-friendly changes. I had to read that twice when it came out. Then I cried tears of joy. Then I went back to work. Another move, match your term to your cash flow. Not a guess about rates. Sudbury's home values are up 6.2% year over year, while the rest of Ontario's benchmark is down 6.5%. Yeah, we're outperforming the rest of the province. The headline riders haven't figured this out yet. We have. If your renewal payment doesn't fit, you can sell into a market where prices are actually appreciating. Walk away with equity intact and reposition into something that matches your cash flow. Most Sudbury homeowners renewing this year are going to absorb the higher payment and keep going. And that's totally fine if the math works. But if it doesn't, knowing your options matter. And if all this just made your stress level go up, same. That's why I made the video. Don't deal with it alone. I'm Danny Manfred. I'm not your mortgage broker, but I work with some of the best brokers in Sudbury. I know this market inside out, and I'll give you the straight answer. Real talk, real numbers, real Sudbury.